When I got off the phone, I told Shelly about our conversation and asked what she thought. Where's Kelis? She said, Kelis is over there in the yard with her milkshake, bringing the boys. That's where the Kelis is. I don't hear nobody out there. I wished him the best and suggested he find what he was looking for with his new girlfriend, Kelis. I said, if you can't be with the one you love, Nas, you might as well be with the one you're with. Now, that's disrespectful to me because at least Kelis's milkshake is bringing all the boys to the yard, girl. All your milkshake is doing is just curdling. Turn into sour milk. Be faithful for once in your life. He responded with, you know me, Carm. I can't help it. I just love women. It seemed like he wanted me all to himself while he was free to share himself with others. I mean, that's typical. But girl, you've been sharing yourself with other people. I mean, how serious do you think Nas is about you, girl? I told you them Virgos be just talking. That's what they do. They talk. And you said yourself that his actions don't match his words. So why are you even paying attention to him? This is why I think Carmen might be a little off. It seems like he wanted me all to himself while he was free to share himself with others. We talked for a long time this particular evening. Then he asked, Carm, is there any possibility of us getting back together? You want the truth, Nas? No, we can be friends. We can even be lovers. I can't trust you enough to be more than that. I mean, that's what Nas should be saying to you, for real, but better press on. I mean, you didn't even tell me that you were engaged. Oh, he engaged down to Kelis? I had to hear it on the radio. Don't do her like you did me, Nas. The conversation ended on a somber note. So this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like she's open to sleeping with Nas while he's in a relationship with Kelis. I mean, why not? She open to sleeping with Jay-Z while she's in a relationship with Nas. 2 weeks later, Nas returned from Europe. Immediately after his flight landed, he was at my door. It was around 11 and Destiny was fast asleep. I fixed him a plate of leftovers. We talked for a while, then we both retired to the bedroom. I'm okay. The entire time his cell phone was ringing off the hook. I thought quickly to myself, at one time that used to be me. The phone kept ringing, but he refused to answer it or turn it off, so it rang all night. Literally. Yes, that's his fiance checking for his ass. Girl, and you dead wrong for allowing him to lay in the... Well, Nas probably thinking I paid the rent around his love. The next morning, Destiny woke up and was so excited to see her father. They ate breakfast together. Then we dropped her off at school. I then gave Nas a ride to the city. On the way, his phone rang repeatedly. Who is that calling you like that? I asked. It's Kelis, he answered. I know she's going to be mad. She knows I flew in last night. I shook my head and said, answer it, Nas, or she'll keep calling. So he finally did. He gave her some lame excuse about being in a meeting. I thought to myself, yeah, right. At 8 o'clock in the morning, that's the dumb shit he used to tell me. When he hung up with her, I just shook my head like, been there, done that. Then he called 2 of his friends and instructed them to pick up some weed and meet him at his apartment in Manhattan. Typical ninja. I dropped him off and went on about my business. While I was evolving in my world, my little Destiny was doing some evolving on her own. She was growing into a young lady, claiming her own identity. She was known as the popular girl in school, which boosted her self-esteem far beyond imagination, but in a good way. I mean, hell, her pappy is Nas, and she's a pretty little girl. Both her parents are attractive. I mean, when they, bake their cake, it's going to come out exquisite. Summer was right around the corner, and the days were getting warmer and warmer. Shelly and I decided to meet for lunch and play catch up. We settled on one of my favorite Jamaican restaurants, The Door in Queens. We both ordered the brown stewed chicken with rice and peas and shared a carafe of fruit punch. What's a carafe? A fruit punch. What the fuck is that? After placing our order, my cell rang. It was Nas. Hey, what's up? Where you at? Nothing much. I'm having lunch with Shelly, I said. A word tell Shell, I said, what's up? I called because I want to know if you and Des want to spend the 4th of July with me in Miami. I'm renting a little yacht, nothing big. It's going to be real nice. So y'all want to come? He asked. I wanted to jump at the invitation, but I knew Nas had a hidden agenda. Traveling is one of my weaknesses, so I thought for a quick moment, then declined the offer. One thing about Sagittarians, they roam the world. They have no problem with traveling here, there. Listen, confinement is jail to them. I mean, jail is confinement, but, trying to keep them settled, like, ooh, y'all, is it true that Offset said he don't want to be with Cardi B no more because she won't let him cheat in peace? He said before it wasn't a problem. When he was off on his adventures, don't forget Offset is a Sagittarian man. When they first got together, it was all good. Okay, do you just come home, take care of home. And he said he never stopped doing that. What changed was Cardi B. He said he always been him. He's always been a cheating bastard. And Cardi allowed it. Now Cardi done switched it up, and she don't want him to be out there cheating no more. He say she complained too much. The ride is over, Nas. I'll bring Destiny, but I'm not hanging out with you. It was clear that Nas was in a new relationship playing old games, and I really didn't have time for the BS. Nas then went on about how he missed his family and wished things could go back to the way they used to be. Carm, I just want to hold you. Please come to Miami. It will be fun. At that point, I was ready to get off the phone. I had to hang up. Let me call you back. My food just arrived, I said hurriedly. When I got off the phone, I told Shelly about our conversation and asked what she thought. Where's Kelis? She said, Kelis is over there in the yard with her milkshake, bringing the boys. That's where the Kelis is. He never mentioned her at all. I don't know where she is, I replied. Just then I got a message from Nas on my two-way. It read, don't forget to bring a thong and some toys. Some toys? The fuck? Some toys for Destiny? That should even be in some toys. I showed the message to Shelly, who was about to explode with laughter. I texted him back, I don't think so. Dust yourself off and try again. After light conversation and a good meal, I thought about Nas. Despite our ups and downs, we had years of history together. I had to accept the fact that we would be connected forever. I mean, yeah, you're going to be connected as in y'all have children. But when I became an adult, I mean, my mother, when she was alive, she ain't want nothing to do with my dad. Nothing. Nathan. I mean, they played a lot of games because I had young parents when they were young. But when they got older, my mother was constantly telling me, hey, just a reminder to your father, tell him I said kiss my ass. Remind your father to kiss my ass. Okay. So I gave in and decided that I would fly Destiny to Miami so that she could spend some quality time with her father. When we arrived at the airport, I was surprised to see Nas and Kelis standing there. Nas didn't look pleased. He had an attitude. His face was tight with tension, and I could feel his energy before he spoke. He attempted to introduce us, but by that time, Kelis and I had already greeted each other with a hug and a smile. I immediately was thrown off by an unpleasant smell. Wow, I thought. Somebody forgot to put on deodorant. Bitch always saying somebody stink. First it was Beyonce breath, now you saying Kelis's underarms. Whatever it is, it's bringing the boys to the yard, Carmen. You ain't bringing no boys. I mean, well, you are. But girl, you ain't got no job. Kelis at least is singing. She's doing it. She doing whatever it is she do for however long that she did it for. I had already heard so much about Kelis from Destiny. She was very cordial and pleasant. When we got in the car, I noticed that we were heading downtown. Where are we going? I asked. Nas, I thought we agreed that I would stay on the beach for the weekend. Bitch, is you paying for the beach? You got any money for the beach? Is you contributing? Did you at least even bring a bag of food, a bologna, and got daggone Vienna sausages for you to eat on? I bet you didn't. Kelis took the liberty to speak on his behalf. Well, since it was short notice and we didn't know you were coming until yesterday, we couldn't get you a room on the beach. Everything was booked. Then I thought, Carm, don't blow up the spot. So then where am I staying? I asked. Nas replied, you're staying at the same hotel as us, downtown. What the F is going on? I thought to myself, maintaining my composure. I too weighed Nas, who was sitting directly in front of me. Then text read, what is going on? I am not staying downtown in your hotel for the weekend. I don't understand why not. You're not staying in the same room as them, girl. I mean, come on. I don't know what y'all are trying to pull, but tell the driver to hit Collins and we will find a hotel. And I'm not even kidding. How you gonna pay, Carmen? What money you got? You ain't got no fucking money. You got Nas money. You're going to use his credit card, I'm sure. Girl, please. Shortly after, we were in the lobby of the Palm Hotel on Collins. While Kelis was getting my room, Nas and I argued. The whole purpose of us flying down was for me to drop Destiny off with her father so that they could spend some time together. I guess I had spoiled Nas's original plan, and now he was trying to leave Destiny with me. What's really good, Nas? Why don't you want to take Destiny with you? Why are we here? I brought her to Miami to be with you, I argued. He said that he had plans for the evening and all this other BS. Kelis came over and added her 2 cents. I was so upset with Nas that I didn't bother to entertain Kelis. Nas, you better tell her. I'm not the one. Oh. Well, Calm, you haven't been letting Nas see his daughter since he and I got together, Kelis responded. I laughed. Trickery.